Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode as we continue to push towards the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. We've got more Elimination Chamber qualifying matchups for you here tonight. And also here tonight, we will see Liv Morgan go one-on-one with Kairi Sane, a matchup that was just signed right before this show got underway. And we're going to kick things off immediately with another Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup to see who will join Seth Rollins and the almighty United States Champion, Bobby Lashley. And the first man in this qualifying matchup, a man that has been looking for a lot more opportunities as of late to show what he can do on his own. Angelo Dawkins is on the scene here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 260 pounds, one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins!
One half of the World Tag Team Champions, one half of the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, in singles action here tonight, looking to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. And it is not going to be easy for Dawkins as he has to go one-on-one with the man that challenged Drew McIntyre for the championship back at the Royal Rumble, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And you got to know that AJ Styles is looking for redemption. He wants to get right back to that WWE Championship, and a victory here tonight over Angelo to qualify for the Chamber could be his first-class ticket back to the top.
And his opponent, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
As we previously mentioned, AJ Styles took on Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship a couple weeks back at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Styles unsuccessful on that night at recapturing the gold that he's held multiple times in his career. And as of late, he's been getting into a little bit of a scuffle with the prize fighter Kevin Owens. And of course, as we know, Kevin Owens unsuccessful at qualifying for the Elimination Chamber match, wasn't able to defeat Seth Rollins. And now we are going to see if AJ Styles can back his words up that he said to Kevin Owens, talking a little bit of trash last week to the prize fighter. We will see if the phenomenal one can take one step closer, getting back to the WWE Championship, taking on Angelo Dawkins here tonight. Dawkins looking for this big opportunity, wants to use this opportunity to show that he can do a lot more than tag team wrestling, and a big performance here tonight, even if he doesn't get the win. A big performance here tonight for Dawkins could show that he is way more valuable than a lot of people think he is. Of course, Angelo would love to get the win. Of course, as we know, Angelo Dawkins has been a little bit overlooked as of late. A lot of people have given the praises to his tag team partner, his brother Montez Ford. But really, Angelo Dawkins, he's very talented in his own right. He's a big reason to why the Street Profits are very successful. They work together very, very well. And we're going to see if Angelo Dawkins can put everything together here tonight to take down AJ Styles and to go to the Elimination Chamber. Right now, AJ Styles seems to have the big man right where he wants him. AJ Styles, in his own right, a former tag team champion. Of course, with the Nigerian giant Omos. It's been a while since we've seen Omos here in the WWE. Right now, AJ Styles is looking to thrive, looking to take care of business here tonight. Of course, the OC not really around much anymore. Haven't seen Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows ever since the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Kevin Owens made sure to mention that when he talked to AJ Styles last week, but it doesn't seem like it's messing with the mind of the Phenomenal One, as AJ Styles is looking pretty good here against Angelo Dawkins, taking the fight to the big man. I believe he just busted Angelo open right there. Of course, WWE 2K24 Universe Mode, we are looking to end WWE 2K24 with the WrestleMania pay-per-view, the big event, the granddaddy, the grandest stage of them all. And so hopefully we can get these videos out a lot quicker. We still got a little bit of ways to go, but hopefully we can start churning these videos out a little bit quicker, and we can get to WrestleMania, get done with that, and then we can finally get started in WWE 2K25. Anyways, the cover here on on Angelo Dawkins by AJ Styles. And right now the Phenomenal One's looking good. AJ Styles looking for trying to get back to the WWE Championship. Angelo Dawkins possibly looking to get his first shot at a WWE World Championship in his career. But first, he's got to defeat AJ Styles, and if he can do that, Angelo has proven that he deserves to be in the position of trying to get to a WWE World title. Now what's Angelo's plan here is he has AJ right where he wants him. Now looking for a submission hold right here, trying to weaken down the abdomen of AJ Styles. Right now the Phenomenal One able to fight out of that one. Is now look at the head scissors here by Styles with the takedown. Down goes Angelo Dawkins. And now a running forearm there by Styles takes down the big man. AJ Styles, a former United States champion here in Universe Mode. That is the only championship AJ Styles has held here in Universe Mode. Look at AJ Styles with that springboard clothesline taking down Angelo Dawkins. And right now AJ Styles looking pretty good in this matchup. It might be sooner rather than later that Styles qualifies for the chamber if this keeps up. Angelo's got to find a way to find himself back in this thing. Styles right now just doing whatever the hell he wants with Angelo Dawkins in the middle of the squared circle. Dawkins using the ropes to help himself up on the apron. And now, oh dear, this is not looking good for Angelo Dawkins. AJ Styles has a hold of Dawkins. Oh my goodness, back suplex on the apron. Down goes Angelo Dawkins, and right now AJ Styles in firm control in our opening contest here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Angelo Dawkins, though, going to try to fight back right here. Has a hold of AJ Styles. AJ, though, fighting out of the grasp of Angelo. Styles, oh, never mind. Here's Dawkins now, fighting out of the grasp of AJ Styles. Dawkins trying to fight his way back into this matchup by any means necessary. Now Styles rebounded off the ropes. Dawkins goes under. Now jumps over AJ Styles. And now Angelo Dawkins sends AJ face first onto the mat. Now it's Dawkins playing here, trying to play a little bit of cat and mouse with AJ. I don't think that was going to work. AJ didn't fall for it. And now AJ with a burning hammer. Oh my goodness, into the cover, hooking the leg. And that's a quick kick out by Dawkins, though. And right now, AJ Styles looking pretty good. Talking a little bit of trash over there in the corner. Dawkins, though, right on him. Not going to allow AJ to talk that trash. Everybody respects AJ Styles. They all know how great AJ Styles is, how legendary he's been over his career, but they want the big win here tonight. And if Angelo Dawkins can do that, he can solidify his name here in the WWE. Trying to take down possibly the greatest of all time in AJ Styles. That's what a lot of people believe. That is what a lot of the WWE Universe believe. One of the greatest to ever do it, if not the greatest, is AJ Styles. Has won championship gold everywhere he's been, has been a world champion everywhere he's been. You cannot deny the greatness of the Phenomenal One, as now he's got this crossface locked in here on Dawkins. Angelo, though, able to fight out of that one, rolls out of it. And AJ Styles seems like he's struggling a little bit here with Dawkins. Dawkins finding a little bit of a fire lit under him right now. Big punch there by Styles. And now, oh dear, I believe AJ Styles possibly looking to wear out that back once again. There he goes again. That back suplex down on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. And oh, AJ looking for a calf crusher here on the outside, trying to weaken down Angelo, possibly take him out of the equation here tonight. Just wrenching back on it now is AJ Styles. Angelo is down. That's the only way he was going to get up, apparently, if AJ helped him up. AJ sends Angelo back into the middle of the ring. And now Styles going to take his time. Knows he has an entire 10 count to figure out what he's going to do. Now AJ possibly looking for the finishing touches right here, right now. AJ possibly looking for the Styles clash, but not going. Angelo Dawkins fights out of that one. Fighting out of the grasp of AJ Styles. Styles now not going to allow Angelo to get a lot of momentum here. Once again goes after that leg. And now here's AJ Styles pulling Angelo out of the corner, and down he goes. Now pushing him down into the cover. AJ believes he has the match one kick out by Angelo Dawkins. What an opening contest this has been, trying to see who is going to join Seth Rollins and our United States champion Bobby Lashley within the confines of the Elimination Chamber. Satan's prison is awaiting his third entrant, and it's either going to be one half of the Street Profits or the Phenomenal One. Styles now wrenching on the neck there of Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins not looking too good right now. AJ doing anything he can to try to secure the victory here tonight. Now drops the knee on Angelo Dawkins. Now AJ telling Dawkins to get up, talking a little bit of trash. Is the Phenomenal One. We all know about the grit and the determination that AJ Styles has. He wants to be the best, and hell, he might already even be the best, but he wants to prove it every single week, and that is what he's looking to do here tonight. Angelo Dawkins looking to show AJ that there is a new breed here in this industry, and that he wants to be possibly one of the flag bearers of that new breed. But right now, AJ, well, never mind, reversal by Dawkins. Dawkins looking to break out here in singles competition here tonight. Face first goes AJ onto the mat. Angelo Dawkins looking pretty good here tonight against the Phenomenal One. Big clothesline by Big Dogs. Now here comes the big man, Angelo Dawkins. Back body drop there to Styles. And now Styles planted with the the spine buster right there. Into the cover goes Angelo Dawkins. Kick out at 2. My goodness, Angelo Dawkins is fired up in the WWE Universe behind one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Now Styles, knee to the gut there. Dawkins trying to slow down any momentum that Angelo Dawkins might have had. AJ Styles, what's his next plan here? Looking to keep down Angelo Dawkins for good. Now wrenching on the neck once again is the Phenomenal One. AJ Styles believes he probably should have won this matchup already, but Angelo Dawkins has shown a lot of fight here tonight. That was nearly the end of it right there. Kick out at 2 by Dawkins. Elbow there by Dawkins to the gut of AJ Styles. Now AJ, never mind, reversal by Dawkins. Dawkins now goes under AJ Styles and now jumps over. AJ in trouble, my goodness, a big uppercut there by Angelo Dawkins. What athleticism shown by the big man. And now Dawkins has a hold of Styles. Onto the ropes goes AJ. And now Dawkins is going to use the ropes to his advantage a little bit here. Veteran move here by Dawkins. And now Angelo, oh my goodness, plants AJ Styles. This could be it. Dawkins is going to the chamber, kick out. Oh my goodness, I thought Angelo Dawkins has secured his spot in the Elimination Chamber right there, but clearly the Phenomenal One still has a lot left in him. Both of these men going back and forth for the glory to see who is going to the Elimination Chamber and who is joining Rollins and Lashley in Satan's prison. Oh my goodness, what an opening contest this has been, and we still have 2 more matchups to go here tonight. We have another Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup in Andrade and The Miz, and a developing rivalry here on Monday Night Raw. And then we also have women's action with the Women's Royal Rumble winner Liv Morgan going one-on-one with Kairi Sane. But right now, Angelo looking for the win. Styles, though, gets out of the way. AJ Styles had that one scouted. And that might have been Angelo Dawkins' best shot. After winning the standoff there, it seems now that AJ Styles could be looking to win this one right here, right now. Dawkins, though, still has fight. Dawkins still has fight, but I don't know for how much longer. AJ Styles now looking for the finishing touches. Angelo Dawkins doesn't know where he is. And there's a Styles clash for his troubles. AJ Styles is headed to the chamber.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Angelo Dawkins gave it all he had here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But once again, AJ Styles proving why he is called the Phenomenal One. And AJ Styles has put his name in the hat. He now joins the United States Champion Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins in the Elimination Chamber matchup. 3 spots filled, 3 more to go. It is going to be a great chamber match come the pay-per-view. Well, 2 weeks ago here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan successful in her first singles match back after about 2 months being put on the shelf by the Empress Asuka, was then attacked by Asuka afterwards, and Asuka sending a reminder to Liv Morgan and everybody else that she is still here and there is unfinished business between those two. But that is not all Asuka did that night. She also would go backstage and find an old friend in Kairi Sane, who had just returned to the WWE at the Royal Rumble. And I guess she tried to rekindle an old partnership, an old friendship, but Kairi Sane apparently wants nothing to do with it. But that's not what it seems like to Liv Morgan, apparently, ladies and gentlemen. As we will get into that in a little bit, dive a bit more detail. But as of right now, Liv is here and ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Well, as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan doesn't really have any evidence to prove her claims, but Liv Morgan believes that there is something fishy afoot going on with Kairi Sane and Asuka. She believes that Kairi Sane, there's no way that Kairi would just immediately deflect an offer to rekindle a partnership with Asuka. Liv Morgan believes there is something more going on here, and she wants Kairi Sane to prove her innocence right here tonight. And we are going to see if the Pirate Princess is able to prove her innocence, to see if she really is just on her own or if it's all just a ruse by our Kabuki warriors that we know and love. But for right now, the Sky Pirate is on her own, and she's looking for another huge victory here tonight.
And from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
Of course, Kairi Sane returning to the WWE at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in the Royal Rumble matchup, would then go on the following Monday on Raw, defeat Natalya in a very good showing. And then, of course, as we mentioned, the big moment where backstage Asuka ran into Kairi, looking to rekindle an old partnership, to recreate the Kabuki Warriors, to get these two back together, these two best friends. But surprisingly, Kairi Sane wanting nothing to do with it. I believe Kairi Sane doesn't agree with the actions she's seen from Asuka the last couple of months. We know Kairi's been watching. She told us that backstage. And now Kairi tonight, her one mission and her one thing on her mind here tonight is to prove her innocence. She wants to prove to Liv Morgan that she has nothing to do with what Asuka's been doing. She doesn't know what's going through the mind of the Empress. And frankly, Kairi Sane, she just wants to focus on her own career in this newest run here in WWE. Well, she's got to prove it to Liv Morgan right here, right now, because Liv isn't buying any of the BS. At least that's what she calls it. She's not buying any of this ruse that Kairi Sane and Asuka are putting on for the WWE Universe. But right now, Kairi Sane isn't giving a damn about Asuka. She's giving a damn about the Women's Royal Rumble winner. Of course, Liv Morgan winning the Women's Royal Rumble from the number 2 spot. Already selected Becky Lynch and the Raw Women's Championship for WrestleMania. So Liv Morgan already has her shot at WrestleMania. She already knows she's going to WrestleMania. Kairi Sane, she came back a little bit late, but if she can impress a little bit here, who knows, maybe, just maybe, she can find herself a spot on the WrestleMania card. A good showing here tonight could really help her case, as everybody in the back from Raw and SmackDown, fighting for a spot at WrestleMania. WrestleMania about a month and some change away right now, ladies and gentlemen. So there's still a good bit of time, but time is quickly running out for everybody and all the talent backstage. So if you want to make an impression, you got to make one quickly, and that is what the Sky Pirate is looking to do here tonight. As right now, Kairi seems to have control here. And now, sends Liv Morgan to the outside. My goodness, out goes Liv, and right now, looking pretty good is Kairi Sane. Kairi at the top rope here, looking to take down Liv Morgan. The Sky Pirate looks to fly with a crossbody. Down goes Liv Morgan. And the Women's Royal Rumble winner, not looking too good here. Maybe thinking twice about the claims she's made about Kairi Sane over the past couple of weeks. Liv Morgan has been in this little rivalry with Asuka for about a couple months now. Granted, Liv was taken out for about 2 months, so she really hasn't been able to really get her get back on the Empress yet. But you know that whenever Liv can get her hands on Asuka, it is not going to be pretty. And right now, Kairi Sane trying to take down Liv, but Liv Morgan right now in control, trying to keep Kairi down. Double foot stomp there by Liv Morgan, now kicking down Kairi. What's the game plan here now for Miss Morgan? Now taking out the legs of Kairi Sane, trying to take out the high-flying ability that Kairi loves to use in these types of matchups. Now going to the top rope now is Liv Morgan. Liv now, oh my goodness, a nice senton there by the Women's Royal Rumble winner. Cover here by Liv Morgan, and we've got a kick out. Kick out there by Kairi Sane. Liv thought she had the matchup won, but clearly the Sky Pirate still has a lot of fight left in her. Now what's the game plan here for Liv Morgan? She continues this assault on Kairi Sane, trying to keep Kairi down. Now Liv talking a little bit of trash there to Kairi Sane. Of course, Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, is somewhere watching this matchup closely. Her and Liv Morgan have a lot of history here in the WWE. Hell, a lot of history over the last couple of months. Of course, as we know, Liv Morgan led a team into War Games alongside Bianca Belair against Team Becky Lynch. Unfortunately, Team Liv and Bianca unsuccessful on that night. And now Liv Morgan will finally get a chance at redemption at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch one-on-one for the Raw Women's Championship, and also the Men's Royal Rumble winner Cody Rhodes over on SmackDown. He has selected the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. So it will be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. WrestleMania already shaping to be very, very good. 2 nights of WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly already have the night 1 and night 2 main event set up. We will see what the WWE officials think when the card is fully finalized. But I believe WrestleMania is going to be a phenomenal show this year. We hope you will join us for WrestleMania, but for right now, we've got to get through the Elimination Chamber and through the weeks to come, and then WrestleMania will finally be on the horizon for your WWE superstars. Right now, Liv Morgan, though, trying to make quick work here of Kairi Sane and looking to try to get back to her, trying to get back to the problem at hand, which is really Asuka. That's been the main problem for Liv Morgan. And now Kairi Sane taken down off the apron. And now Liv Morgan, what's her game plan here? She decides she's going to go to the outside, trying to deal some more damage onto Kairi Sane. Liv Morgan looking to prove a point here tonight, it seems, ladies and gentlemen. Liv now picks up Kairi. Now sends her over to the barricade there. Didn't really hit the barricade. WWE Universe on their feet watching this very, very closely. Oh my goodness, well now Kairi goes into the barricade. Liv misses the double foot stomp. And now, oh my goodness, down goes Kairi Sane. She could be knocked out cold after that 2-on-1 face buster. And now Liv Morgan is going to send Kairi back into the middle of the ring. Kairi could be out, ladies and gentlemen. She has not moved. Oh, never mind. There she goes. Oh, my goodness, a spear out of nowhere. Spear out of nowhere by Kairi Sane. Has the cover and a kick out by Liv Morgan. Oh, my goodness, that was nearly it. Liv Morgan able to survive that spear out of nowhere by the Sky Pirate. Well, right now, just like that, Kairi Sane with that emphatic spear is in control of the situation. Kairi Sane looking for a big momentum-boosting win in her return back to the WWE. A victory over the Women's Royal Rumble winner would do wonders for Kairi if she is able to pull this one off. Kairi Sane right now weakening down Liv Morgan by any means necessary. Trying to weaken down Liv, trying to keep her down right here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Stomping on the hand of Liv Morgan right now is Kairi Sane, weakening down Liv. Double foot stomp by Kairi. And now kicks her down, does Kairi. Kairi right now, a flurry of offense here on the Liv Morgan. And now Kairi, look at that submission that she defeated Natalya with a couple weeks ago. She defeated Natalya with this submission a couple of weeks ago, but it doesn't seem like it's beating Liv Morgan here tonight, at least not right now. Kairi Sane has Liv Morgan down in the middle of the ring. Looking for the cover is Kairi to put Liv Morgan away here tonight. Kick out by Liv Morgan, and Kairi can't believe it. She thought she had the matchup won. Liv Morgan, though, now with the reversal. And now Liv off the ropes. What she planning to do? Has a hold of Kairi and now takes her down. Does Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan picks Kairi up on her feet. Oh my goodness, and oblivion. From a standing oblivion, if I should say, that Liv Morgan pulls out of nowhere, and it gets her the victory. What a fight here tonight.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
Well, I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if Kairi proved her innocence to Liv Morgan or what here tonight, but Liv Morgan picks up yet another victory, giving her a lot more momentum as she inches closer and closer to the biggest match of her career at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan successful here tonight and say, oh, wait a minute, there's Asuka again! And once again, Asuka taking Liv by surprise and now starting to beat the holy hell out of the Women's Royal Rumble winner. Well, this has really been a thing ever since Survivor Series when Team Liv was unsuccessful. And now both of these women standing looking at each other. Now Liv Morgan, now they're going to start throwing some punches and some kicks. And everything's we're just losing control now here on Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan finally with the opportunity to get her hands on the Empress. And now it seems like she's going to take advantage of whatever's going on here. Liv Morgan finally able to take out Asuka for her own good, and now sends Asuka to the outside, and Liv Morgan is fired up along with the rest of the WWE Universe. What the hell? Kairi Sane, oh my God! Just took out Liv Morgan, and oh, well, there we go. Now Kairi Sane is apparently showing her true colors. Well, damn it, it seems like Liv Morgan was right all along. She knew something was up. She knew that this must have been a ruse by Kairi Sane and Asuka, and it seems like she's been proven right here tonight as Kairi Sane. I don't know if this is just frustration that she wasn't able to defeat Liv Morgan here tonight, or that Asuka's plan didn't work. I don't know what's going on, but clearly Kairi Sane is not happy that Liv Morgan was about to stand tall here tonight, and it seems like she wants some damn payback. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Why is Kairi Sane doing this? This doesn't make any sense. And now Asuka's back in the middle of the ring. Kairi Sane clapping for Asuka. What the hell is going on? What are these two up to? Kairi Sane looking under the ring. And, oh my God, we've got to get some help out here for Liv Morgan. We've got to get somebody to have Liv's back here tonight. Get the hell out of there, referee. The Kabuki Warriors seem to have finally rekindled their friendship, rekindled their partnership, and it seems like Liv Morgan is at the expense of it. And now Kairi Sane wants a piece. This is ridiculous. Somebody get these two out of here. These two are sick. Oh my God. Liv Morgan has just been taken out by the newly reformed Kabuki Warriors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, some huge announcements for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. After the last couple of weeks between Liv Morgan and Asuka, it's clear to WWE officials this will not be settled until it is met in the squared circle. No disqualifications. Liv Morgan and Asuka at the Elimination Chamber. And also from Friday Night SmackDown, we all know about the problems that Cody Rhodes has had with Dominic Mysterio over the last month. And now Dominic Mysterio will have to face the music. He will have to face the consequences. Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio is made official for the Elimination Chamber as well. And alongside the Elimination Chamber matches, we can now confirm one qualifying matchup next week as the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, who has been on a tear on Monday Night Raw, takes on the other half of the World Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford. Priest and Montez Ford to see who will gain another spot in the Elimination Chamber next week. But also coming up next week, the man is back. The Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch will be in singles action, and hopefully we get to hear from Becky Lynch about her upcoming WrestleMania opponent in Liv Morgan. A lot going down next week on Monday Night Raw. Women's qualifying matchups on the next episode of SmackDown as well. But it is main event time here tonight on Raw. Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup between two men that have had really a budding rivalry as of late over the past couple of weeks. All started by the A-lister, this man, The Miz. And we will get into that in a little bit as Miz is looking for another huge victory in his career.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
I don't know if it's just me, ladies and gentlemen, but from the social media posts that The Miz has made and his actions over the last couple of weeks, I don't think The Miz is too keen on our newest arrival here to Monday Night Raw in Andrade. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if anybody else has been feeling that way, but The Miz has seemed a little bit jealous that Andrade has been getting the spotlight. More on that in a little bit. But let's take a look at the current Elimination Chamber field. The United States Champion Bobby Lashley, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who qualified for the Chamber earlier tonight, and of course, Seth freaking Rollins. This Chamber lineup is looking very, very good, and we're going to add another name in just a couple of moments.
Mexico, weighing in at 232 pounds, Andrea!
Speaking of the man of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Andrade, making his way to the ring for this contest here tonight against his new biggest rival, it seems, in The Miz. Of course, as we know, Andrade returned to the WWE in the Men's Royal Rumble matchup. And then the Monday Night Raw after that, the United States Champion Bobby Lashley would then issue an open challenge to anybody for the United States Championship. Andrade would answer that championship challenge, and what a matchup it was between those two men. Bobby Lashley retaining the gold, giving Andrade his respect after the matchup. But that is when we would see the arrival of The Miz. To everybody's surprise, The Miz, we don't know why he was there. He was not even scheduled to be in the building, but he showed up and he would lay out both Andrade and the United States Champion Bobby Lashley. This has been a budding thing between these three competitors. And of course, last week, The Miz laid out Bobby Lashley after he picked up a victory to qualify for the Chamber match against Sheamus. The Miz laid out Lashley with his own United States Championship, and then we would see Andrade come get a little bit of payback on The Miz, especially after what the hell transpired a couple of weeks ago. And now we will see Andrade and The Miz lock it up here tonight to see who is going to the Elimination Chamber matchup. As we said, Lashley, Styles, and Rollins have already qualified for the Elimination Chamber. Who will be the next man to join them? Andrade and Miz one-on-one here tonight in our main event as this one gets underway. The Miz right now trying to get an upper hand here on Andrade. The Miz not too happy that Andrade has immediately gotten the spotlight and all the recognition, all the praise ever since he came back to the WWE. The Miz believes he's been working hard all year. He was the inaugural United States champion, and for crying out loud, in this universe mode. And we can't take that away from him. The Miz was the inaugural United States champion, one of the first ever champions crowned here in universe mode. I believe the first ever champion crowned in universe mode, all the way back in 2K22, I believe. Right now, The Miz clearly not too happy that Andrade has been getting a lot more praise, a lot more recognition in about a couple of weeks than The Miz has gotten pretty much all damn year. Miz has been working very hard all year, and now it seems like Andrade, who just got here, might have a bigger chance of getting to WrestleMania than The Miz himself, who is an inaugural champion here in universe mode. And if I've got to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of get The Miz's point here. I kind of see where The Miz is coming from, but he's going to have to do something about it here tonight if he wants to be seen as a guy that should be on the WrestleMania card. He's going to have to do something about it. He has Andrade in the middle of the squared circle. He can prove right here, right now, that Andrade does not deserve any of the hype and the recognition he's been getting over the last couple of weeks, that it should all be going to The Miz if he just picks up the victory here tonight. Or else, nobody's going to listen to what The Miz has to say, and Andrade is just going to continue to get all the love and the support from the WWE Universe. And that's exactly what's going down right now, as Andrade is in control of this one-on-one matchup, trying to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. The Miz is not going to go down without a fight here. Takes out the leg, and now Miz with that big DDT. Down goes Andrade, and now here comes The Miz. What's Miz's next game plan here? Tried to send Andrade into the announce table. Not going to work. Both men back in the middle of the squared circle now. Andrade in trouble. Miz tried to take him down, but Andrade takes out the leg. Now Andrade has a hold of The Miz. Nice neck breaker there. And now looking, oh my goodness, nice maneuver there. Taking down The Miz is Andrade. El Idolo rolling over the A-lister into the cover here. Kick out. Just before two did The Miz. And now Andrade, my goodness, well, The Miz tried to go to the outside for a little bit of a breather, but we all know Andrade. Andrade, a Lucha Libre superstar, flying through the air, taking out The Miz. Lucha Libre, very important to Andrade, and he is showing it off here tonight. The Miz is in deep trouble right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Andrade has just been beating the holy hell out of Miz, it seems. WWE Universe on their feet in support for Andrade in this contest. And that's got to eat at The Miz as he's trying to fight his way back into this contest right here, right now. Both of these men going back and forth now, it seems, trying to get the upper hand, trying to see who's going to the Elimination Chamber. Now Andrade taking his sweet time, going to get back into the ring. The Miz, though, was awaiting him. And The Miz going to try to take advantage of, oh my goodness, knee to the gut, taking down Andrade. Cover now by The Miz to defeat Andrade here tonight. Kick out at 2 by El Idolo. Now The Miz in full control, drops down the knee onto the back of the head. And now The Miz is starting to feel it. He's starting to get into it. This is The Miz that was the inaugural United States champion. This is The Miz that is a two-time Grand Slam champion. And whether you like it or not, this man is a future Hall of Famer. Whether you like him or you hate him, it doesn't matter. This man is a future Hall of Famer. You have to respect what he's done in his career here in the WWE. And he's looking to add another accolade to his resume, trying to win an Elimination Chamber matchup, but he has to get through Andrade here tonight first. He believes this might do it here. As the cover does The Miz, kick out by Andrade, however. Right now, Miz looking pretty good, looking to take out Andrade by any means necessary. And right there, that might help him as Andrade dropped where the sun doesn't shine. And now The Miz sends Andrade to the ropes. Now goes under, does The Miz. Now jumps over Andrade. And now Miz trying to do something here. Andrade, though, able to fight back with a punch to the gut and an elbow. Now Andrade with the snapmare takes down The Miz. Runs off the ropes into the kick on the side of the head. Here comes Andrade as he tries to fight his way back into this contest. Now Andrade, what's he looking to do? Andrade now on the top rope. Looking to fly is Andrade. There's a nice elbow drop there by Andrade down onto Miz. Miz is in trouble, but a quick kick out though. Andrade thought he did enough damage. Now talking a little bit of trash is Andrade. There's Andrade, former NXT champion, a former United States champion in his first run with the WWE. Now is back after a little bit of a couple months off with the company. And now it seems he's back in full force. As now Andrade takes down The Miz. Into the cover here off of the nice combo. The Miz in trouble in the middle of the squared circle, kick out at 2. Andrade's got to keep up the attack if he wants to defeat The Miz here tonight. Now Andrade has a hold of The Miz. Look at the strength of Andrade. Hangs Miz up on the top rope. Andrade right now looking pretty good, looking to put the finishing touches here on this matchup with The Miz, his new budding, bitter rival here in The Miz. These two can finally get their hands on each other in a sanctioned matchup. And now here it is, 1v1. We're going to see who exactly is the better man. Will The Miz get the validation he wants, or will his words just be white noise? Andrade right now looking pretty good against The Miz. Trying to get the WWE Universe behind him. I don't think he even has to try. Not many people really like The Miz anyway. Oh my goodness, nice elbow there by Andrade. Just taunting to the WWE Universe, letting him know that he's got this, and the WWE Universe happily obliges to cheer him. And now Andrade has a hold of Miz, possibly looking for that hammerlock DDT, and he's got it. Down goes The Miz. The Miz might be knocked out cold. Andrade going to the chamber, kick out at 2. Oh my goodness, The Miz able to thrust that shoulder up. I thought Andrade had him. And now Miz looking to fight his way back into this contest. Goes under now. Now The Miz once again will just leapfrog as, oh my goodness, a big running knee. Might have knocked Andrade out cold. Square on the jaw. He got caught with that knee, but it's a kick out at 2. My goodness, and now The Miz might be looking for the true finishing touches of this matchup. Tried to go for the figure 4. Now going to go for it is Andrade. Sends Miz off the ropes. Is now, tried to go for a big clothesline, not going to work. And now here's Andrade, has a hold of The Miz. Nice neck breaker there, taking down the A-lister. Into the cover. The Miz hand may seem like it's under the bottom rope. Doesn't matter, though. He kicks out. Miz was very close to that bottom rope. I believe the referee, I don't know. Our referees haven't been very good over the past year. Hopefully they get some better training for after WrestleMania. Hopefully they get some better training for WrestleMania. We don't want WrestleMania to be ruined by some nonsense from the referee. Ooh, nice kick there by The Miz. Now Andrade's in trouble. The Miz looking to stomp on the hand of Andrade, trying to weaken down Andrade. Really just weaken down anything at this point. The Miz looking pretty desperate as this match gets to its later stages. Now Miz, what's he planning to do here? Very calculated is The Miz. He does not make many mistakes. Sends him into the corner. Nice maneuver there by The Miz. Andrade just crumbles to the ground. And right now, The Miz in full force. I don't know about this one, though. The Miz heading to the top rope here. The Miz looking to fly, and he does get the elbow drop. Well, I got to say, I underestimated The Miz right there. I didn't think that would really work out for him, but it did. Now The Miz is in full control. Andrade is not looking good. He's got to fight his way back into this contest. That's exactly what he's doing. My God! The Miz might be knocked out with that spinning back elbow. Oh my goodness, he got the shoulder up, and that spinning back elbow by Andrade has won him multiple championships while he was away from WWE. Oh my goodness, I thought that knocked The Miz out cold. And now, wait a minute, what's Andrade planning to do right here? Has The Miz up. Is he possibly looking for a hammerlock DDT off the top rope? Miz spiked on the mat. Into the cover goes Andrade. The 2 count along with the 3. And Andrade is headed to Satan's prison.
Here is your winner, Andrea.
Andrade has vanquished The Miz here tonight. Andrade has put The Miz behind him. And now Andrade, hell, he might have wanted the United States Championship. Now he's got a shot to go get the WWE Championship. As the field has now been updated, Andrade joins Styles, Lashley, and Rollins in the Elimination Chamber. 2 more spots to be filled up. We will see what happens next week. But that is all the time we have this week on Universe Mode for Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Take care and have a great day.